Hey Scorpio, what's up? Welcome to your January reading. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And if this reading resonates or you enjoy, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Welcome. But yeah, Scorpio, let's get into this. Let's see what's going on for you in the month of January 2023. See what Spirit wants you to know. What's going on for my Scorpios? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do they need to know? Show me clearly. Okay, Scorpio, you talking already. We have the Firefly. So in January, it's kind of like you're getting these bursts of like inspiration or ideas or motivation. It comes and goes. All right, so it's the Firefly is kind of like up and down. Like you're feeling excited, you're feeling happy, you're feeling motivated, and then other days you're like, I don't really have the motivation. I don't really have the drive or the focus. So when you're feeling in your energy, Scorpio, when you're feeling driven, when you're feeling motivated, really act upon that energy because it might fade away just as quickly. Or like if you get inspiration to like start a new project or to do something, grab a hold of that energy because it will slip away quickly. Like, to be honest, for me, I'm a Scorpio rising, and I'm doing this reading Sunday, and I was like, I'm kind of in the mood to do a reading today, and so I was like, fuck it, all right, I'm gonna just grab a hold of the energy and we'll just see. And here I am, right? So this is literally me working with this energy too, Scorpio. So it's like if you have the urge to like do something, grab a hold of that energy while you're in the vibe, when you're in the mojo, when you're in the spirit, when you're feeling it. If you're not feeling it, don't force shit. If it's not, working for you, that's okay. Try again another time. Try again another day. But yeah, like the Firefly is a really nice energy. It's just like feeling really inspired, and it's just kind of like things are looking really bright for you. And so far, it's like thumbs up. No complaints here. I kind of want to grab you another card, see if there's anything else for Scorpio. For January 2023, we got the hyena. Okay, Scorpio. Okay. So the hyena is a little bit more of like a, I want to say frisky for some reason. We also have the frog at the bottom of the deck, so you may need to like do some emotional purifying, cleansing, releasing. We just had the full moon in Cancer, so maybe that was intense for you, or maybe that brought up some emotions here, made you look at your shadow side a little bit. Anyways, so that's the frog. It's like self-care. Definitely make sure that you are upping the self-care, you're nurturing yourself, you're really replenishing yourself. Be mindful of burnout, be mindful of pushing yourself past your limits, or like just taking on too much, or just like not prioritizing yourself. So make sure that in January you're doing that. Okay. Also Firefly with the hyena, it's like you might get a little like irritated at times, or like a little moments throughout like your day or throughout like the month where little things are just getting on your nerves, or just like little things that pop up or come up out of nowhere that kind of like test you, or it's just like a little bit frustrating, or it's like trying your best not to take it to heart. Like try to look at the humorous side if you can. Hyenas are like a very humorous energy, so if you can kind of just like laugh at little annoyances or little things that piss you off, if you can just try and look at like the funnier side of it, try not to take it too hard or try not to take it too serious, things will feel a lot lighter for you. Okay, because you could easily get sucked in and be like, oh my god, like this not working for me, or this is really pissing me off, I'm gonna have a breakdown. Or you could be like, you know what, yeah, it is what it is, I'm gonna just laugh at it, try not to take it too serious. Yeah, okay. So hyena can also talk about like maybe there's some grudges, or maybe there's some resentment, or maybe there's a bit of like negative feelings that you're holding on to that you're needing to like work through, or release, or feel, or acknowledge, or express. There might be something to do with like expressing how you're feeling, or there might be a little bit of impulsiveness too, Scorpio, so just be mindful of that. Let's get into the tarot. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in January 2023. What's going on for Scorpio? What do my Scorpios need to know or be aware of for January 2023? What's going on for my Scorpios that are watching? Okay, wow. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups coming out here. What's going on for Scorpio in January 2023? Okay. Whoa. Oh, okay. I'm taking that too. Okay. Justice, Knight of Wands, and what is this card? 9 of Pentacles trying to stick out. We got 2. Okay, you know what? I kind of feel like I need to take that too. Okay. Let's just go with these cards for now. I'll probably pull more in a little bit, but we have Libra energy out here. Scorpio, things are really being brought into balance. I'm seeing that in January, but you know, this kind of is feeling like maybe like weekly-ish energy, or like more like short term. Like this feels kind of like from now, middle of January, but honestly whenever you come across this, okay? But it feels like things are really working out in your favor, Scorpio. Things are really balancing out. You're feeling really fulfilled. You know where you're going. You're headed towards wish fulfillment. Just good things are happening around you, within you. You're feeling on point, Scorpio. And by the way, we have 2 9s out here, so keep your eyes peeled. You might be seeing a bunch of 9s or synchronicities, so 9 might be an important number for you. Maybe you're like life path number 9. Honestly, whatever. I don't really know that shit, but maybe if you know anything about that, drop a comment down below. But yeah, you're just feeling driven. You're just feeling motivated. You're just feeling like you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. Whatever it is that you want, you're gonna go get it. I see that you're heading into a time of your life where you are just feeling much more confident and grounded and like just secure and stable. You're feeling really safe. You're feeling really just like you're just in a really good place mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Like you are just thriving and you can't complain. Now I also see that there could be something coming towards you, or a person coming towards you. Just look at how this Knight of Wands, he's like charging in towards this 9 of Pentacles. So there might be some sort of beginning or offering or opportunity that's coming in. I am kind of feeling like some of you could be like traveling or going on like a little short trip or something like that. Maybe you're just needing some space. Maybe you're just needing some alone time or just some peace in mind. Like, you know, but I see that there's good progression in your money and your finances too, but also even emotionally. Like there's progress in your emotional life too. The 9 of Cups, it's like emotional fulfillment. That's wishes coming true on like an independent level. Like things that you want, things that you deserve, things that you desire to have that make you feel good. That's what's like coming in. It just feels great, and it feels like it's been like a long time coming, but it's finally really getting established here, and lessons are being learned, and you know, you're just doing what's fair to you and putting you first. And yeah, I feel like there's just like win-win outcome. Like you can't lose here, Scorpio. There is no loss, there's only gains. Like with Justice coming out and the Knight of Wands, like any action that you take, it's gonna be moving in your favor. Honestly, when Mars goes direct, which is on the 12th, so what day is it today? Oh shit, very soon. When Mars goes direct, which is one of your rulers, you're gonna be feeling driven, you're gonna be feeling motivated, you're gonna be feeling like right on track, and you know exactly where you need to go, and you're just gonna be making moves, like balls to the wall, Scorpio. It's gonna be really positive for you. All right, what else is going on for Scorpio in January 2023? What do my Scorpios need to know or be aware of? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Scorpio? What's going on for Scorpio in January 2023? Ooh, World Reverse falling out along with Queen of Wands. What's going on for Scorpio? 9 of Wands reverse fell on top of the World reverse. What's going on for Scorpio? 7 of Pentacles. Emperor at the bottom. Let's talk about this. So Scorpio, there seems to be like... Okay, first of all, let me just tell you the first thing that came in with the World reverse to the Queen of Wands. I'm feeling like this is the energy of you needing to pick up where you left off in regards to some sort of project, or like something that you started a while back that maybe you've kind of pushed aside, or maybe you just haven't had the time for, or the inspiration for, or you just, you know, maybe kind of fell off track. This would be a great time to pick that back up. So I kind of feel like if there's any unfinished projects, that's a message in the Fireflies, like finish an unfinished project. There's unfinished project, finish that, complete it. Okay, so there's something that you're going to be completing in January. Okay, so there is something that is reaching completion, and I feel like you need to like finish what you started. Okay. Now another thing is like there could be some sort of unfinished business that is wrapping up, or it's coming. Something about this is being brought up here. There's like some sort of situation that you've had a hard time removing yourself from. 9 of Wands reverse. Look at this card, right? When it's upright, she's like removing some shit. She's removing blockages. She's easily clearing a path. So maybe there's been some hurdles. Maybe there's been some blocks. Maybe there's been some delays. I'm kind of sensing that there may have been some sort of delay or something that's been moving a lot slower. Now, again, I feel like Mars going direct is going to help you get back on track and experience lots of progression and movement. So if you've been experiencing like stagnancy or things just moving really slowly, certain things in your life that's just been kind of like on the standstill or not much has been happening, there's a lot that's been going on behind the scenes, and just know that very soon that's about to change. So just saying. But yeah, there's something that you've been struggling with like removing here. World reverse and the 9 of Wands reverse. There's something that you don't feel like it's worth your energy or worth putting effort into. You're trying your best to like distance or remove yourself or clear something out of your life, but it is a struggle. There is some difficulty here, or there is still part of you that holds on to something, or like you're having a difficult time. And also again, 999. Now we have 3 9s, y'all. But yeah, you're struggling with something. There's a struggle with like closing a door, or like it's like you're moving forwards but yet you keep looking back from time to time, or you're being reminded of a situation that like you didn't get closure on. Like there's something about that that's coming up that you're like reanalyzing here with the 7 of Pentacles. So we'll see what that's about. There's something about you like waiting for the right timing, or okay, let's just see what else needs to come out, and then we'll do a little bit of clarifying. What's going on for Scorpio in January 2023? If I can shuffle. This deck is like, bitch. All right, what else is going on for Scorpio in January 2023? What's going on for Scorpio in January 2023? Show me clearly. 7 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles. Empress. And we're going to get one more. Wow. High Priestess. 6 of Cups is at the bottom, so it is bringing up, there is a little bit of past energy being brought up here. Ace of Wands reversed and the 9 of Swords. So there's something that's on your mind in regards to the past, or you're being reminded of something from your past that you're kind of, I see you're going to be getting a lot of insight on intuitively with the High Priestess. You might be like having dreams of people from your past, or like being reminded of a past situation. Maybe it's that Mercury retrograde that's kind of taking place. Not too strongly of that, but there is an energy where it's just like, you know, if there has been any like past stuff resurfacing, it's probably because there's still a little bit of healing that needs to take place, or maybe there's still some like unresolved emotions or unresolved feelings or emotions that you haven't fully like got out of your system, or got out of like, you know, like you're needing to work through letting go. So there still might be some of that you're working through, Scorpio, right? Because remember with the frog, I was like, you need to have like a emotional release here. So there might still be, and with the High Priestess to Empress, I would say that you're keeping it pretty hidden, or like you're not really expressing it. Look at how in the High Priestess she's like hiding half her face, right? So it's like, you know, I would say that you are kind of just trying to keep that on the down low. Oops, I didn't mean to knock these cards over. But yeah, there's a little bit of like past energy that's on your mind, and you're in your head about something, or there's some anxiousness here. I also feel like there could be, again, a bit of a delay, or there's something that's kind of moving slower than you had hoped or that you would like. But yeah, even 7 of Swords coming out. Look at this card. It's like, this is like bringing up things from your past that are on your mind. It's a struggle here, right? So it's like a struggle to like move on from something that occurred to you. And so with the 7 of Wands, it is a bit like kind of having a difficult time seeing what's beyond the trees. Like you're in the forest and you don't know where to go, or, you know, it's like if you were to just be dropped in the forest and you don't know what's north, what's south, you don't know what direction you're going. It's just kind of confusing. And that might be where you're at right now, where there's just like some confusing things that are coming up. You're working on a plan though, 8 of Pentacles. You're working on a plan to get out of this. It's just you're a little bit stuck in the mud, okay? But you're gonna, yeah, I just get the imagery of like a car that's stuck in the mud, and eventually you're gonna get out. It's just kind of like you're a little bit stuck, okay? You're a little bit stuck, but you won't be stuck for much longer. You're needing to connect with your intuition, and you're needing to focus on like moving forwards, because I feel like there might be a little bit of, like being stuck in the past, or like stuck in like what happened or what you can't change, or, you know, just kind of like looping over past memories or past experiences or past relationships. There's a little bit of ruminating, okay? So it's just like if you can kind of just try and refocus and focus on moving forwards, and just get back on track, okay? But yeah, we don't have a whole lot of time, Scorpio, but I will just do a little bit of clarifying here. Let's take a look into the world reversed and see like what about this past energy, why is this being brought up here? Obviously like there's releasing, but like what else does Scorpio need to know? Why is Scorpio being reminded, or why is this past energy lingering? How can Scorpio remove this? It kind of feels like it's being a bit of a block, or you know, just kind of getting in the way. So how can we clear this for you? Maybe it's just, again, you need to be honest, or you need to address something, or you needing to like take a look at this shadowy side, okay? World reverse for Scorpio in January 2023. What's this world reversed about? We have Temperance. Be patient. Definitely be patient. 6 of Cups. All right, so this is bringing up the past, y'all. I'm not surprised. That's what we were saying. 3 of Swords, my bad. 8 of Pentacles, but you're working through. Okay, you're working through healing. This is basically bringing up, so this is unfinished business that you're trying your best to move on from. You're trying your best to heal from, honestly. There is a lot of hurt. There is a lot of pain that you've gone through, but you're working through it. Look at this 3 of Swords to the 8 of Pentacles. You're working through your issues. You're working through your demons. You're working through these emotional burdens and blocks, and you're trying your best to move on. It's a lot easier said than done. Like some of you didn't get like an apology or explanation or closure, and so that it can be very difficult to move on from situations that left you scarred, left you burned, right? And so that would make sense why we have the hyena out here. Is like there still is some resentment, there is still some anger, there is still some like, you know, just a bad taste in your mouth due to what happened. You're trying your best to move on, and honestly, like again with the Firefly, it's like this little anger or resentment or grudge that comes up, it's like it just comes and goes. Like it's not like full on consuming your life and that's it, and like you're just like ooh, a whole mess because of what happened. It's like for the most part you're pretty good. It's just time here and there where you're reminded or you get re-triggered, or you know, it's just kind of like, oh my god, am I ever gonna get over this? You will, Scorpio, you will. But I know at times it can feel really frustrating, but you're really needing to be patient with yourself and just recognize like this is just part of the whole process of healing and working through this problem, working through this issue. And it's going to require time. It's going to require you to really, you just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? You're on the right track. You're doing the best thing that you can. It's just, you got to be patient with the process. Okay, let's take a look into the High Priestess. Let's see what this High Priestess is about. Tell the High Priestess for Scorpio. What's Scorpio's intuition saying about this situation? Tell the High Priestess for Scorpio. I would also say that like Scorpio, you're probably keeping this on the down low, or like you're keeping this to yourself. Like no one would suspect that this is what's going on inside your mind, inside your heart. You're keeping this kind of like a secret. You're like, they don't need to know my business. They don't need to know that, like, you know. But people might be like, why is Scorpio in a bitchy mood? Why is Scorpio acting a little bit sharper? Why is Scorpio stinger up? It's like, because you're just being re-triggered, or there's something from your past that's like, you know, being brought up here, and, you know, it strikes a nerve, or something is reminding you, or someone is reminding you of like your past, and you're getting a little triggered here. But anyways, what's Scorpio's intuition saying here? High Priestess. We have the Six of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So your intuition saying you gotta keep moving forwards, babes. You gotta keep moving on. Like, this is full on. Just turn the page. Let's just keep moving. This happened for a reason. Although we may not know exactly why, we will eventually find out. We will eventually get to the bottom of this. Okay. Kind of the High Priestess. What is Scorpio's intuition saying about this situation? Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Look, 9, 9. Now we've had 5 9s, right? 3 or 4 or 5. I don't fucking know. Many 9s in this reading. Yeah. So Scorpio, basically, it's like intuitively, you know, you just got to keep going. That you just got to stick it out. You made it this far, so don't give up now. Don't just quit now. You aren't completed this journey. Like, it isn't complete. Look at how in the Seven of Pentacles, which now double confirmation came out twice here, it's not yet like you're in the process. You're not in the early stages, you're not in the end stages, you're like kind of in the middle, and you just got to keep sticking it out. Although right now it may be hard to, you may be losing the motivation or the drive, or again, kind of like what I was saying at the beginning of the reading with the fireflies. Like, some days you're like, yeah, I got this, I'm moving forwards, I'm healing, I'm making progress, and then other days you might be like, okay, kind of got triggered again, kind of falling back into old ways, old mindsets, kind of not feeling 100%, kind of feeling in my feels or whatever, you know. So there's going to be moments like that, and you're needing to be patient with yourself. Just know that you are making good progress. Nine of Pentacles coming out again. Like, look at all the double confirmation in this reading. It's just, you're on the right track, Scorpio. You're doing the best that you can, and you really just need to be patient with yourself. It's just a matter of time before this chapter, this phase of your life is over. So if you can just keep doing what you're doing, that's all Spirit is saying, is like, keep doing what you're doing. And keep investing in yourself, and just make sure that you're really just nurturing yourself, and be patient as you're working through all these emotions that are coming up. Things are being brought into balance. Like, good things are coming your way, Scorpio. So just remind yourself that, yeah, there's some hard times that are coming up. Not really like hard times. It's just more like your own stuff that might come up from here and there. But if you can just like embrace it and go with the flow instead of resisting and trying to swim against the current, that would make things a lot more difficult. So if you can kind of just surrender to it and let it just go the way it's supposed to, you just keep going with the current, y'all. Just know you're being directed towards the best path of your highest self, okay? Nine of Wands at the bottom. You cannot make this shit up. And I'm telling you, this is like 5th, 6th, 9 in this reading. 9s have been showing up consistently in this reading. Consistently. So keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Like, y'all. What the fuck? I'm like choking out of nowhere. I just like choked on the air, so I just cut that out because no one needs to hear that. I don't want to hurt anybody's ears, but yeah, Scorpio, whew, 9s are haunting you in this reading. You're so close. It's that final push, right? 9s in numerology is like completion of cycle. Like, you're so freaking close. Don't give up now. It's that final push before you're free from all this crap. All right, Scorpio, so keep it moving. Oh, I just scratched my face. Keep it moving, keep going, keep the ball rolling, and just know that this is all happening in your highest good. Like, this is serving a purpose, and there's also divine orchestration that's at play here. But you're about to get out of the mud. You're about to be free, and your whole life is just about to be like big ass relief, like breathing fresh air. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading. I hope this was helpful and insightful. Let me know if it resonated in the comments below. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information is in the description box. And yeah, Scorpio, thank you so much for watching. Take care.